Sorry guys, good morning, hello, good evening, good afternoon, whenever you come across this video. Thank you so much for choosing to spend a little bit of time with me. I'm so grateful for every single one of you. Sorry guys, let me turn this down. I love you guys so much. Come on in, get cozy, get comfy. Let's see what the divine wants you to know today. I hope you're having a fantastic morning, or whenever you come across this, you know. Super exciting. They made a post about baseball signups. So you know I'm pumped. It's almost time. I love baseball season. Yes, I do. Hello, hello. I hope everyone's doing well. All right, let's see. I don't really have any announcements this morning, I don't think. Again, February 1st, some super fun things are happening. So you'll see that on February 1st, couple different launches. And then, okay, they just gave me another idea. 2 ideas that I need to launch by February 1st. Okay, I see you. I need to write them down. Shit. Okay. Where's my pen? Oh, there it is. Okay. All right, guys. Sorry about that. All right. I'm excited. It's, I hope that it's a beautiful day where you are. It is rainy here. Now it's not as cold. The ice, it's like getting up into the 40s, but now it's all melting. And my yard is like a mud hole. And you know, all the scrub brushing I just did on my floors. No, I'm joking. All right, guys, let's see. Maui this morning, he wanted to play in the rain. I'm like, boy. Oh, goodness. All right. Let's see. What does the collective need to know, please? Holy Spirit, Holy Angel. There's something special about you. Something special, probably something pretty unique, collective. But we know that. Ain't nobody got to tell me nothing. You know what I'm saying? We know that. All right, what else? There we go. I feel like there's one more in here, excuse me. I feel like a woman. There it is. I knew it. Okay. Yep. Yeah. All right, guys. What the heck, Michelle? It might snow. Yeah, no. Hey, Gina Love. Hey, Bridget. Yeah. Must be nice. What's the weather like on the West Coast? Is it still nice too, or Because that's the South. What about the West Coast? Probably depends on where it is. Okay, guys. So at the bottom of the deck, we have magnetize here. Okay. We have leadership, consequence, and longevity on the board. This has to do with confidence. For sure. Some of you might be in a role. Yes, Maui. Can I help you, sir? Everything is fine. Everything is okay. There's nobody here. There's nobody here. You want to say hello to everyone? Huh? Do you? Come here. Come here. You want to say hello? Come on this side? Or this side? Okay. Come on. Say hello. Oh, hi, handsome. You're so cute. Yes, you miss. I love him. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. What? You're interrupting the show. Lay down, buddy. Okay. Hey, what? What is it? Let me call on some resources here. Hey. Don't speak to me that way. Don't speak to me that way. Okay, I just called a lifeline. Zyla's gonna come help you. Okay. Okay. Thank you. All right, guys. So let's see what this is. I think this has to do with confidence. I think it has to do, some of you are stepping into a leadership role, okay? And this is because, like, consequences are not always bad, right? Like, consequences are not always bad. They aren't. They can definitely have a positive effect, right? It just depends on, your action, right? For every action, there is a reaction, okay? Like, Bill Nye, the science guy. Boo, boo, boo. Okay, like, I don't know. Hey, Otto, babe. I hope you're doing well. All right, let's see what this is. What's this leadership? Yeah. Collective, there's almost this energy where, let me get one more on it. Okay, so it could also be discontentment, right? And uncertainty, kind of not sure, like what's going on, feeling maybe left out or something here, okay? And this doesn't have to necessarily have to do with being in a leadership role. This could have been in the past here. That is actually pushing you into this leadership role because you were able to move on from this here. Okay. Thank you, Zyla. But there is... Let me get some more here. All right, collective, yeah. Same old trip! Guys. Collective, okay, this is what's going on. So some of you may be in that energy, all right, kind of feeling left out of a situation, something here, or you did in the past. And I think that basically this is saying the same story, right? You've done a lot of work from healing from the past here. But there is an energy here. Interesting. Okay. You know what? I'm just avoiding this because I'm sick of talking about the same thing, but it's a collective reading, so I'm just going to do it. I'm just going to do it. Like, I'm literally trying to look and see if there's like any other, you know, and like, you know, waiting for channeled messages that are different from what they have been. And it's just the same type of energy. Okay. You're moving out of a stuck place, collective. Okay. And it is taking progress. It is taking time. Okay, and this is requiring you to look in and to go within these moments in this time, these times where you were feeling stuck and trapped and hurt and wounded and heartbroken, right? And it's requiring you to, you know, look at the bigger picture of your heartbreak and the pain and things of the past and really kind of gain this new perspective and this emotional maturity around it. And it's like, possibly some of you, collective, are like, my gosh, when is this process going to end? When am I going to feel alive again? Okay, a lot of you may be feeling that. Now, a lot of you are actually beginning to feel alive, right? Because you've been doing this, right? Even though maybe you still have, you know, healing to do and whatnot, that's you know, honestly, like, there's always room for growth. You know what I mean? Like, there really is. There's always room for growth. And, you know, when somebody tells you that they know everything or they have no more growing to do, run far, far away. Run so far. So, you know, and be so mindful of these spiritual practitioners or whatever that you are using or investing in or spending time with or listening to or something, okay? Because there's a lot of people that hopped on a trend, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so just be very mindful, okay? Pay very close attention and use your discernment, okay? And that goes even for me. My intentions are, you know, we all know what my intentions are, but just you know, I'm just saying. I'm getting this feeling, there's almost this kind of worry, collective, okay? you may have been in one energy, right? You may have been in this like Queen of Pentacles energy, really attracting, you know, financial stability, a lot of things. Yeah, taking action, movement forward. And then boom, all of a sudden there were, okay. So some of you guys, there's like this energy where it's like, you know, you're driving along, you know, everything's going good, right? Like everything's going good, and then all of a sudden there's just this there could be things that are rising for you that you thought you had released already, or like suddenly like maybe you start feeling like you felt before, and you're kind of like this energy. So there could be this discouragement a little bit around like, I thought I already did this, like I thought I already, and it's just another layer to the onion, my darling. But the thing is I feel like when this happened here, okay, and that's why this consequences are here, is because I don't think you like fell victim to it. You know what I mean? Like if this came back around, this energy or whatever it may be, you didn't fall victim to it, right? You're like, nah, fuck that. Like, I know that's not who I am. Right? And that is what is bringing in this longevity. We have the Star and the Hierophant over here. Okay. Some of you are quite literally meant to be in front of millions of people doing something. Okay, with this leadership here, but it's almost there's this energy. You know how when people suddenly get famous, right? They kind of lose their shit, you know, like sometimes, or like they really go through some stuff. So I'm almost wondering, collective, if the divine is bringing you through all of this. And so that way, when whatever this, and this is not for everyone, not everyone wants to be famous, not everyone wants to be seen by millions of people. This is just, and even some of you that not necessarily like don't want to, you're still meant to, excuse me, because of something here. That's what it is. But this is the divine bringing you back through these cycles so that every time you get a little bit better. And when it comes to when it's, you know, when the divine brings through this, like, you know, whether it be, there's something big, I feel like, with this Star card, okay? It could be a wish fulfillment. It could be, you know, a lot of, you know, views. I'm hearing something about going viral, like, you know, so we have a lot of creators. We also have a lot of spiritual teachers and healers and readers and all of that in this community. And I love all of you. And so some of you may have your own business here, okay? And it may have started out with a bang, right? It was like, woo! And then you kind of like, then maybe it like backtracked a little bit here. That served a purpose because because the thing is what the divine is building for you. They want longevity for you. The divine wants, I say they, it's like you. And anyways, longevity is meant for you in whatever this is, okay? But because of the trauma of the past, right? Before this really big thing happens, so that you don't sabotage it, the divine is going to take you through these cycles over and over and over and over again until you are not sabotaging what you already have. And honestly, like, if, like, I think that's dope. That's, like, good looking out. You know what I mean? Like, because, yeah, it's, I also feel as though that there's some sort of shift in your intention, okay? Around something. At one point, okay, the goal when you were moving more so out of survival, you were still healing from some wounds and some trauma. You could have been taking action towards something out of a place of survival. People do that all the time, but out of a place of wanting to create things in the tangible world here, okay? And I almost feel, and that's totally fine, right? Like that's just how it works when you are, when you still struggle with lack wounds, right? We do often create from that space of needing and wanting, okay? And that's what you're going to attract, is when you are creating from a space of not having, okay? You're not going to have, okay? And I think that's also what the divine is doing here, is shifting that intention, right? Shifting that perception, shifting that state of consciousness over into this kind of like, well, I'm overflowing. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, I hope that this is making any sense. I hope that this is making any sense, because I got a feeling that maybe some of you are experiencing something in the physical that makes zero sense at all. Especially, like, I don't know if you're like, and you're just, and it's kind of like this energy where it's like, all right, well, what the fuck? You know, like, I don't know. I don't know, God. Like, I thought we were doing something, and then I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what you're doing. Where did you go? You know? Dang, though. Dang, though. Listen. There's a lot of, I feel like there's a lot of shifting going on within you here, okay? Like, we've got the Queen of Pentacles over here, all right? Something in the physical, all right? With the Queen of Pentacles, that's always something that's going to manifest in the physical. Pentacles is this physical world, okay? So this is what could be manifesting in the physical world, is this kind of, maybe you're feeling stuck. Maybe you're feeling a little bit left out, right? But you are taking action towards moving forward, right? And then we saw that Queen of Cups, okay? After seeing the bigger picture and kind of healing and you know, and kind of really loving yourself. And now we see this Queen of Wands, right? This Queen of Wands is definitely somebody that loves herself, right? The Queen of Cups is also somebody who's very intuitive, very tapped into the divine, very emotionally mature, generous, and loving, okay? Okay. And it's almost like, collective, I feel like you're going through these different phases really quick. It's almost like cycles that were like really long before. It's like, again, here's that spiral, right? It's like cycles that were really long before are getting shorter and shorter, and you're navigating your way through these different situations, right? It's like, okay, so something in the physical is not going the way that I want it. I'm going to look at the bigger picture here, tap into my emotions, and figure out what the fuck is going on within me, because I know that's exactly why this is happening, right? I know that that's exactly why this is happening. And I know that this is serving me, collective. This is where I think your mind is. And so then you kind of shift from this Queen of Pentacles into this Queen of Cups energy, right? Really diving in, right? And then you shift into this Queen of Wands energy, which is like, okay, so I'm really loving myself. I'm like super tapped into the divine. I'm feeling myself. I'm feeling real good. You know what I'm saying? And then there's almost this And then now we have the Queen of Swords here, right? And this is like, with the Four of Swords in between the Queen of Wands and the Four of Swords, like the Four of Swords is like, it's talking to the divine. It's kind of like, it could be putting something to rest, but it's really also talking about patience and kind of waiting for that download, that information, that new perception to come through. And then we have this Queen of Swords here, which is that new perception, right? It is that new, not only a new perception of yourself, but of others around you, of what is real in this life, okay? And then here we come over to the Star. So collective, the Star and the Hierophant. So I feel like, you know, we, again, and I've talked about how healing is kind of like a spiral, right? These cycles start out really big, okay? Because it takes time. There's a lot more going on within you. So it takes time to get through this cycle, but we are getting to a point, collective, where, you know, we've kind of gone through this spiral and the cycles are getting much smaller, right? And you're going through them much quicker here, okay? And these are the cycles that the divine is taking you through in order to align you with whatever this wish is. Okay, because again, with it being on this longevity, the divine's like, hey, I see your wish, I honor your wish, and definitely, and I want to make sure, you know, I'm also hearing like I double your wish. Is that a thing? Can you, what do they say in poker? I see your whatever, I match, and then I raise. That's it. I raise, okay? So the divine actually wants to raise this, okay? Not only just, you know, give you what you've asked for, what you've thrown in, but they want to actually throw in as well. They want to raise as well. And, you know, the divine knows you're going to win this hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, the divine has got it set up so that you do win this hand. But the thing is I think that as you continue to go through these cycles and you keep throwing in and the divine keeps raising you, it's like whenever you finally reach this point, this wish fulfillment, you're going to be like, what the? Holy cow. You know, it's like kind of like, oh my gosh. I didn't even know. Yeah. So, that is what's going on right now. So you may be cycling through these things very quickly at this time, okay? So you know what to do, right? Something happens in the physical, tap into your body immediately, right? Gain ownership of that, gain clarity, get any downloads that you need, change that perception, move forward, right? Like that's just this, that's what's going on right now, collective. It's like these, because I feel like it's time. There's like some sort of, it's almost like things are speeding up because there is some sort of, there's a reason. Like it's like, they need to, for whatever reason. And it's not like you're behind or anything. It's not like anybody's behind. You all are exactly where you're supposed to be. Nothing has gone wrong, okay? Especially if you feel like you're like looking at, you know, at things in the physical and you're like, you know, am I in trouble? Like, no, you're not in trouble, okay? Again, this is just a small version of that cycle coming through, okay? So, okay. So somebody feels like there may be a group or something. Somebody, maybe a couple of people, they're like, okay. There's something about, like, possibly a gift that you have, or, like, your gifts, like, really being revealed, okay? This could be, like, just somebody, like, gaining proof of some sort of gift, like, right, like, maybe, or a validation around a gift. It could be you, it could be, but I'm really feeling like there, and it could also be that these people knew you had a gift, and possibly told others that you didn't have a gift. But the thing is you found it. Okay, you found something within you that is a gift from God, that you feel is a gift from God, right? Whether it be, it could be, some sort of spiritual gift, like psychic abilities or remote viewing or astral projecting. I mean, honestly, a lot of us have multiple gifts in which we use to help others, but it could also be like music. You could channel art. You could channel, like comedy. You could do just anything to like help raise the vibration of other people, right? The thing is, though, is that there was like this energy where I feel like somebody kept you like, you're special, and so special that for some reason there were people or a person that didn't want you to be seen. They wanted to keep you like locked up, like put away, right? Like only comes out at nighttime, right? Like this is kind of giving me this like energy of like, somebody that maybe was like transported, like at nighttime. I'm seeing that too, like somebody's being transported at nighttime. I'm just trying to feel if that person wants to be there. I think they're safe. Because for some reason I like see something over this person's head. Like a bag or something. You might hear about somebody who may have been kidnapped that has escaped, that has gotten away. Or somebody's being broken out of something, or I don't know, that's a weird vibe. Because I don't know. I feel like, I don't know. I kind of want to pull out of that. But they just keep showing me. I'm also picking up on this energy of kind of like paparazzi. You know what I mean? Like people, like somebody just like swiftly getting in a vehicle here, or but there's people like you're being guided, or somebody is, or something. There's something about that, okay? But I'm really getting this energy here where I feel like, yeah, somebody has been trying to keep you in the dark here. But the thing is like it's too late. Like this, like your gifts have been revealed. I'm seeing like your flame is probably burning really high. Okay, people are seeing like the smoke signals from like, far away or something like that. Like there's something about you getting a lot of attention in an area that somebody was like really not wanting you to get attention into. And I think that it has to do with whatever this wish fulfillment is. Okay. Like I really feel like somebody just wanted you alone, possibly for an extended, whatever. Or to never be discovered or something. Excuse me. These moon cycles are, listen, you guys, growth, like this evolvement, this healing, this growth, this evolution is happening so fast these days, okay? So it may be a little overwhelming and it may be exhausting right now. Okay, so just be patient with yourself. One day you may be 100% on. You know what I mean? Like just fucking knocking that shit out left and right, like doing the damn thing. And the next day, you may not get anything done, and that is okay. Okay? So, like, don't understand and know that, like, you're just navigating this energy the best that you can. All right. Some of you, this gift has to do with children, possibly. I knew you were trouble when I walked in. Okay, so I don't know. Don't get entangled with something that you already know is trouble, collective. Okay, I don't know who that's for. What do we got? Yeah, being enough at the bottom of the deck. This is exactly right. Also, I'm hearing that there's going to be... I'm laughing because you know who you are. There's going to be... and I'm sure this is for more than just... I did a personal yesterday that this is going to resonate. But there's going to be a situation that comes towards you or approaches you or is brought to you, okay? You're being like built up for this so that you know that you are enough when this shows up. Because again, we don't want to sabotage the divine. That's the last thing the divine wants you to do. You know what I'm saying? So that's kind of this energy. It's like some of you may be questioning, like, I have done all this work. I've been working really hard and I'm not seeing anything in the physical. And it's actually for your protection. Is because if you were given, if you were given everything that you wanted right now, the divine knows that you are still, that you are potentially still in this like state that would sabotage it. You think right now that you want it and that you wouldn't do it. But from experience, please know that this is coming from experience. That you will, okay? No, don't let me project. I did, okay? But I know how complex trauma works. And, yeah, so I'm not going to project onto anyone, but I'm just saying, what hasn't shown up for you just yet is out of your protection, okay? That's it. Yeah, because whenever this happens, whatever this is, again, for all of you, it's going to be different. It doesn't have to be fame, okay? But it's a wish fulfillment. It's something that you've wished for. And whatever it is, it's going to be very, very empowering. Some of you, it might involve children. Oh, I said that earlier. But I meant to say travel. So children might be very significant for a lot of you, okay? But it has to do with some sort of ambition here, or like it's something that you're longing for, okay? It is definitely something that you're longing for, possibly like prosperity and I mean, that's exactly what it is prosperity in some sort of area in your life here, okay? And a big part of it is I believe that divine is actually helping you come into this very present moment, okay? Because there's something very significant about being able to be in the present moment for whatever this is. You know, because a lot of times we can't, because I feel like for a lot of you, whatever this is, it has to do possibly with helping others, right? And if you can't be in that present moment with somebody and really just holding space and actually like fully deeply listening to them or, you know, just really putting your all into whatever you're doing, if you can't be in that present moment, then you are going to unintentionally create from a space that you don't necessarily want to, depending on where your mind is going. Oftentimes our mind will go, well, what's next after this, right? But we're still in the middle of this. But we're thinking about what's next. And that's where the divine is saying like, hey, let me help you get rid of that, because it's going to be really important that you don't think about what's next. You just focus on what's right in front of you. So that's for some of you here. That's part of these little cycles, okay? For others of you, it really has to do with developing your third eye and your crown chakra, okay? Maybe even animals. Could even be like food, okay? Also like gardening even, like it doesn't have to be food, but like gardening, maybe plants, like maybe some sort of like greenhouse or something like that. This is like an ambition that I feel like is aligned with this like kind of like this new 5D, new earth, you know, frequency, okay, vibration, like the, you know, it's new shit, okay? it's not connected or attached to any of the old shit, all right? And it's also, I feel like you guys are releasing, you know, a lot of things from the 3D, right? Society. And that, like, you guys literally, I mean, it takes time to really completely unplug from, like, the matrix here, okay? But, yeah. Again, yep. It's all about true offering and self-love. The divine literally wants what you want, collective. But it's and they're taking you through these trials. So I'm probably picking up on a collective that may be feeling a little frustrated, okay? And if not frustrated, maybe confused, maybe concerned, okay? Keep in mind that we are still in winter, right? Which is that time of deep reflection, deep healing and stuff like that. Like spring, technically we had, you know, the new, I call it the fiscal year. That's not right. It's called something else. But you know, the year that we, that society says we go by, technically is not, according to nature, that's not correct, okay? So keep in mind, though, when you're creating with the divine, when you're creating with God, Source, Mother Earth, right? You're going with their calendar. You're not going with the human calendar, okay? So always keep that in mind. So I almost feel like some of you may be feeling like you're running out of time or something. And some of you, I know that some of you are in different parts of the world, and it's not winter for you. It's not like, but you may be kind of going through this like winter stage. I don't know. Just take it as it resonates. Yeah, like it's not too late. I don't know who needs to hear that. Like, it's not too late. You haven't missed the train. Okay, you can get on at any time. You can also get off at any time. All right. So I don't know who needed to hear that. If somebody's like, this isn't for me and I'm gonna go, then that's okay. Okay. It's okay. You know, because if you're meant to be on this journey, you're gonna be brought back. You're going to be right back at that train station when the time is right, right? This just might be a cycle that you're going through again. So just, it's okay. Everything is okay, collective. Everything is okay. Okay, like, it is safe to have a fantastic day today. No matter what happens today and tomorrow and the next day, it is totally safe to do that no matter what goes on around you, okay? Some of you, I feel like maybe a random trip, okay? Woo! Yeah. As I said that, we got this change card. I feel like maybe a random trip might help you break through some sort of creative blocks or something here, okay? This would be a trip that you, like, you know, it's not, I feel like this would be a trip in which you're, like, really focused, you know, you don't take the whole town with you, right? Maybe you don't go alone, but it's one where you can really kind of tap into your solitude, okay? But I feel like there could be some sort of inspiration here. Possibly a new inspiration towards a new ambition, okay? Just something that may be more aligned. I don't know, but... yeah, I don't know who needed to hear this. But everything is more than okay. All right, let's get some final messages, and then I got to get to all my sessions for the day. So this just seems like, you know what? This is just like, seems like just a general check-in. Like, hey, shit may look a little messed up right now, but it's not. Okay, it's not. It's just, yeah, this deck cut at the, this something wild card. It's almost like this energy, you know, when, they're reminding me of a Rubik's Cube. Okay, and you know when, like, you know, you mix it all up, right? You mix it all up, and you're like, oh fuck, like, I don't even know how that's gonna go back together, right? But then when you, like, after you're working on it for a while, or like I think there's like some sort of trick or whatever, but you can like slowly see it coming together. You know what I mean? And then you just like, and then there's just like that last little, and then it's all there. Like, I feel like collective, you know, you're getting close to that last little turn for some of you here. And it's like, you know, things will be lined up. Things will be looking a lot clearer. It's not going to be so chaotic. You know what I'm saying? Like, the blues are with the blues, and the oranges are with the oranges, and the reds are with the reds. And I think my ducks might be kind of in a row. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're all accounted for. All right. Final messages, please. Yeah, look. We have the Tower card and the Ace of Cups. You see what I'm saying? It's like this moment. It's like, you know, I feel like we're going through these like quick little rebirths here over and over and over again, right? So just flow with it. Flow with it here, okay? Take some sort of leap, though. Some of you... Ooh, jazz music might be significant. Or like, I'm picking up on one of those like poem, like those, what are those called? You go and people read poetry, or they do like interpretive dance, or like things like that. Like, you get it. Okay, so some of you might be going to something like that. I am definitely seeing like maybe like a comedy club here, like some sort of stage. But it's like a calm vibe. It's like maybe a smaller area, like a smaller thing here, possibly. I'm also picking up on this energy where it's possible that some of you could have been in like this energy of like, you know, that stage of the spiritual awakening where it's like the void, right? Yeah, I feel like you're coming out of the void. That's this Tower moment, okay, with this rebirth here. And some of you are going to be like, well, I've been told to sit still for so long. Do I move? Because I feel like I want to move. I feel like I want to go. I feel like I want to move. But is it the right thing? Some of you might even be afraid, right? Because of like decisions in the past. You might have this like huge inspiration, this random crazy ass idea. And you're like, is that like, I don't know who this is. Don't walk, run, okay, towards the idea, okay? So, it's kind of this energy of, yeah. Because this is somehow going to balance your priorities or something like that. This is going to balance some things out in your life, all right? Yeah. I'm also picking up on an energy where it's like collective. I feel like maybe sometimes you'll get started on something. Listen, I want to just tell you, whatever. Okay, so if this wish fulfillment comes through, okay, and it is at a place where, you know, it's going to be like a little seedling, right? It's going to be new. Excuse me. Don't tell a single soul. Keep it to yourself. Okay? Just keep it to yourself until you're ready to launch this, until you're ready to, you know, make your first sale, until you're ready to whatever it is, okay? Or until you're ready to tell people that you're getting married and having a baby. Like, I don't know what it is. It could be a relationship. It could be a job. It could be an opportunity. It could be whatever. But until it feels solid and stable in your life, keep it to yourself, okay? Start a journal. If you got to talk to somebody, Talk to the journal. Talk to the journal. Okay, because collective, you are about, like, with all these like quick cycles that you're going through, there are a lot of like good things that are coming towards us. And this is kind of the time when people switch up, okay, because of whatever unhealed wounds that they have, and they don't like to see others, you know, whatever. That's on them, that's not on you. But what is on you is keeping your moves silent right now. Super important. Just journal that shit, right? All right, guys. I gotta jump. I got stuff on the schedule. Yeah, and you know what? The ego is the loudest, right? The ego is very loud. You know, and I went through stages where I would get so excited about an idea that the divine would give me, and I'd like want to scream it to the rooftop, and then it just go kaput, right? Because I was sharing, you know, not only did I have people that were like energetically, you know, trying to make sure that I didn't get anywhere in life, right? But also, you know, it just, that type of thing. So, yeah, like Shelly said, have a bitchin' day. You know what I mean? Kick today's ass, everyone. All right? I love you guys. We'll talk soon.